53% of Americans say that the recent Trumpworld indictments are the tip of the iceberg. Nearly half of Americans say they think Tump broke the law during the campaign AP despite President Donald Trump's insistence that investigations into possible connections between his campaign and Russia are a witch hunt. Nearly half of all Americans say they think the president likely committed a crime. That's according to a new ABC News poll, which paints a worrisome picture for the American president, who has already seen his tenure in the Oval Office beleaguered by concerns about Russian influence. A cool 49% of Americans say they think Mr. Trump likely committed a crime, compared to 44% who say that it is an unlikely scenario. At the same time, 51% say they don't think the president is cooperating with the investigation, compared to just 37% who think that Mr. Trump is doing its best to cooperate with Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's probe. Those numbers come days after the first indictments related to the Russia investigation and Mr. Trump's team were made public. The president's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, voluntarily surrendered to the FBI Monday, as did his deputy from the campaign, Rick Gates. The public apparently thinks that those arrests are a sign that the worst is yet to come, according to the poll. 53% of Americans say that the arrests are a sign that broader crimes were committed, and that Mr. Mueller's investigation may uncover those crimes. Just 28% say that Mr. Manafort and Mr. Gates are the only people who have done anything wrong. Mr. Manafort and Mr. Gates have been accused on 12 federal counts, including international money laundering, conspiring to defraud the United States, and for providing false information on federal financial disclosure forms. There's still some good news for Mr. Trump, however. Fewer than 9% of those polled said they think solid evidence of criminal activity has been presented. More about Donald Trump, Paul Manafort, Rick Gates poll approval rating. Reuse content. We use cookies to enhance your visit to our site and to bring you advertisements that might interest you. Read our privacy and cookie policies to find out more.